Okay, all right, next up is someone who plays hockey and netball. Her favourite subjects are biology and history. She dislikes cracking knuckles and bananas. Yes, it's Sydney Davies from Dean Close School. Sydney, over to you.
Can you imagine losing your memory? Forgetting everything you ever knew and worked for? Your family and friends all becoming distant strangers? Can you perceive being terrified of everything just because you thought you didn't know what it was? Dementia. The term dementia describes a set of symptoms which include loss of memory, mood changes, and problems with communication. Dementia is progressive, which means the symptoms will only gradually get worse. How fast dementia progresses depends on the individual person and what type of dementia they have. Everyone will experience dementia their own way. There are several diseases that can result in dementia: Alzheimer's disease, vascular dementia, dementia with Lewy bodies, and frontotemporal dementia. But how do all of these different factors lead to the same type of dementia? Well, the most popular hypothesis is that risk factors result in a buildup of toxic amyloid beta peptides in the form of plaques, which are thought to alter transport proteins and make them stick together, disrupting cell function and causing the neuron to die. Like deadly relay runners, infected neurons pass on toxins, spreading the disease throughout the brain. On November 25th, 1901, a 51-year-old woman named Auguste Dieter was admitted to the hospital, where she was examined by Dr. Alzheimer. Dieter at first was presented with aphasia, impaired memory, disorientation, and psychological incompetence. Dieter's condition gradually worsened, and she started losing other cognitive functions and experiencing hallucinations. Because of her age, Dieter was diagnosed with prehensile dementia. The cortex includes the hippocampus, which is an area of the brain that helps new memories form. The damage to this area eventually causes problems with language, memory, intelligence, behavior. Alzheimer's is the most common form of mental decline in older adults. For those living with someone suffering from dementia, they also suffer the emotional, social, psychological, and practical impact. Family members describe these impacts as a series of losses and say that adjusting to them is challenging. I can relate from personal experience that this terrible disease does not only affect the life of the patient, but also the lives of the loved ones around them. Thank you.
Thank you, Sydney. Judges, who'd like to start? Johnny.
Wow, that was incredible. Just mentioned, my old housemate actually studied all of this stuff and would talk to me about these beta amyloid plaques, and I haven't heard it from him explained so well. It was absolutely fantastic. And to also finish with saying that it's affected you personally, right? I assume that's why one of the reasons you chose the topic. How hard has it been? Is it something that you've had to basically go through and support other family members around as well?
Yeah, my nan had dementia, and when she passed away, I just wanted to learn more about it. And then when this opportunity came up, I thought, why not do it? Because I know about it,
And so it's something that you want to try and get out there, awareness, and tell people about. That's fantastic. Honestly, you've done it so well. You've explained it so clearly as well, and I'm really impressed with the way you delivered it. Fantastic.
Especially with the history angle in there as well, because I know you said you really enjoy history, so it's good to have an additional story. Do we have another question? Joe?
Yeah, I think you've spoke with great authority and you're clearly passionate about this subject, and that's really important when you're communicating something if you've got a passion for it. What, though, for you about this whole experience of taking part in Famelab you enjoyed most?
I liked making new friends with the other finalists and just kind of learning how to present it, and then I could have a future in it now if I wanted to, because I've done this and I know about it.
Well done.
Beautifully put. Thank you so much. Huge round of applause.